Hey, everybody! Welcome to another edition of Hey, We're Talking. It's Wednesday. You know what that means? It's time to wing it, baby. We're just going to have a little chat, hang out, have some fun. Ooh, doggy.
So just talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah. Basically.
That's good.
I mean, let's be real. We basically do that on every show, don't we? It's not like we're wildly prepared for each show. But I have Derek Tant here on a Winging It Wednesday.
What's up, guys?
Oh, holy cow.
Holy cow, Derek's full of energy.
Good grief, he screamed that. Oh, my gosh. Let me turn you down a little bit. Did you yell that on purpose? You were trying to be
No,
up.
I'm trying to be.
Wow. I've
been up all day, and I got to work tonight.
That was aggressive.
There's construction going on. Sorry. There's construction going on in the house.
Derek,
you might hear like a table saw outside.
Okay. You got some major renovations going on, but Derek, I'm going to take a wild guess. Have you
Who wants coffee? Coffee? Anybody?
You had some?
Oh, I've had lots of coffee today, and I just made some.
I'm making the coffee!
I've got some right here.
Okay. I have not had any coffee today. None.
This is my third tumbler today, so I don't know. It's 16.
The tumbler.
I'm at 60 plus ounces of coffee today.
Like how we're comparing.
Guys, I have to...
Oh, dear Lord.
I have
Derek,
to
gotta
take
turn
this
you
call.
down. I'm sorry. Go ahead. That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Derek, you take the call. Bob and I will man the helm. Let me see. I should actually just kind of I should mute him, shouldn't I? There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek
Either
has
he
been
mutes
muted.
himself or you mute it.
I
See,
did it. I muted him. It's good.
The world doesn't stop just because of, hey, we're talking. We're just, in a little realm with the world. So,
Right.
Derek, it's an important phone call.
People
Got to take it.
I actually was doing another episode with Mark and Danny, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to start the show over?" Because we were like goofing around a little bit or something, and we messed up. And I was like, "No, we don't stop on Hey, We're Talking."
That was the episode that aired
Good.
last Thursday.
I don't want us to stop.
Yeah, Derek, you're coming in hot again, dude. You're like on fire. What's going on? Like, how much coffee did you have?
I had a French press.
Oh boy.
Plus, I had an Americano, and this is a double Americano. And this isn't even good coffee. This isn't even Numa coffee, which you can get if you go to pneumacoffee.com.
Okay.
This is Starbucks.
Okay.
It's like Starbucks Holiday Espresso Blend.
What happens when you go to Numa Coffee? What do you do?
You can buy coffee, but if you put in the coupon code HWT, you'll get 20% off.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So I noticed also as I've been watching some of the episodes, number one, if I look at the screen where you guys are, it looks like I'm looking away from you. But if I look at, there's like a little screen over here that shows you guys, but I can't see your faces. I can't see the funny faces you're making as well because I'm old.
Why can't you? I could see your guys' faces
On the little yeah, but you guys each have a link. I've got multiple things going on here.
I got another monitor.
I do. Maybe Santa can bring me a monitor for Christmas. I don't know where I would put it. I got to be honest with you. Like the people that have those double monitor setups, I'm like, where are you putting this
I've got
thing?
a double monitor set up right now. They're right next to each other. One's center, and then one's hanging off the wall.
Okay.
And I could technically pull it out towards me.
Oh, look at that.
It's hard to see on screen.
No, I
don't
can
know.
see it.
It should all be there.
Yeah,
but
not
so
all
this
of
is-
it, but I can see it.
Yeah, this is my other monitor for when somebody says, "Bob, Google it." Well, this is what I.
That's
Google
where
it
you
on.
go.
So,
That's where you go to Google it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's
We all
interesting.
know
I
our
would
spot
feel
to
so
Google it.
guilty. I'd feel so guilty for having two monitors because I'm not that busy. I don't feel like I am efficient enough at work to have two monitors worth of stuff open.
Okay.
Because it would all be goof off stuff. It could be
Okay.
like, all right, we got YouTube on one screen, and
What was the name of that game you used to play? Like geocaching or something? What was that
Oh,
called?
GeoGuessr?
Yeah.
oh,
That's a blast from the past. When's the last time you played that, dude?
I think I looked at it like a month ago.
Okay. Really?
I really like the
It's
game.
making a
I
comeback.
really do.
Yeah, in
I
Derek's
mean,
world
I need
only.
to.
was gonna say, does anybody play this anymore?
I
I'm
played
sure
it a
they
couple
do.
times, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And then I just kept winning too good. I was too good at it. So I
Were
got
you
bored.
really?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, by the way, I saw on Facebook. This is totally out of nowhere. But I saw that you and your wife are entering one of these things where you like run in the mud and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I heard.
It's not until next year, but
I almost said something, but I didn't want to be like that Debbie Downer guy. But Joe Rogan he's talked about these people that go on these things don't get any of the water in your mouth because
Yeah,
he's got
you can get
friends.
parasites and
Yeah.
stuff.
He's got a couple of friends who got these wicked parasites in these Tough Mudders. And he was like, don't do those stupid things. And I was kind of like, well, he was so angry and adamant about it that I was like, man, should I tell Bob and Jackie? Just make sure
Yeah,
you don't open your mouth.
well, my plan was to dive in the little pool of mud and just sit there with a spoon and eat it like pudding, just to fulfill one of my my bucket list items.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not like it's not a tough mudder. I mean, there will be some mud, but it's not like
The
I mean, my
picture
wife
has
did one-
people in the mud. That's why I saw. That's what I saw.
My
anyway.
wife did one called Mudderella,
Okay.
which is basically all for females.
Right.
And I mean, everybody was covered in mud, head to toe. Every obstacle was all mud. Everything was. This isn't necessarily like that, but yeah.
Okay.
We
Just keep your
don't drink
mouth
the
closed.
water.
I'm only asking that the peels please keep their mouths closed during this
Yeah.
mud thing.
Yes, we
We don't
I
want
wouldn't
you-
worry about it
Really?
because all parasites can be eliminated from the body. It's you hear about like how terrible they are, and they are.
Yeah,
but
what
they
you have
can
to
be
go
eliminated
through?
with like one pill. One pill.
Yeah, but you
One
still
pill
have to go
gets rid
through
of
all
them.
that crap, dude.
Hey, fatty!
And you got all this mud all over you. I don't know why I threw the hey fatty in there. That was just for fun because I know you like that one. I wanted to play it for you. All right. Anyway, so speaking of Bob's bucket list, we know one of them is to go to jump out of an airplane to parachute.
Right. We've kind of hit on that.
Okay, but have you seen this video out there right now of this guy who goes hand gliding, or is it hang
gliding.
gliding? And
Hang.
his harness is not hooked in, and he just
his
hangs
instructor-
onto this guy for like, I mean, dude, that's brutal. And it
His
keeps
instructor
he keeps
forgot to
falling
hook him
more and
on the
more
hang glider.
and more and more. Oh my gosh, that is
Well,
like my worst nightmare.
The good thing is I'm not hang gliding. I'm just jumping out of an airplane.
That's all.
So-
That's all. Just make sure you're clipped in properly to the chute.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be a guy attached to my back, like my
Oh.
typical Saturday night.
mean,
so it'll
I would
just
think
be.
that's
I just figured I'd throw it out there before somebody else did.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Derek, have you seen this video of the guy hang gliding and not being strapped in?
of course not. I have not
dude,
seen it.
It's
Okay,
it's
Scott's
brutal.
going to play it now that we have the technology. Go.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it really
wait,
quick.
he doesn't
it's,
have it.
It's
Never
brutal.
mind.
No, tell him what happens, Bob.
Well, first off, I haven't seen the whole video. I saw snippets, little bits and pieces, but
We
basically
can't watch
guy-
the whole thing. It's like 7 minutes long.
Yeah, we don't need to watch the whole thing. There is one out there that's kind of like the Reader's Digest version.
Okay.
Does
Let
that
me
even
see.
wait? Let me ask real quick. Does that term even is it even relevant anymore?
I don't know. There's probably so many people that are like, Reader's Digest. What is that? That's crazy.
Do you know that?
Yeah,
term,
if you're
though,
like
right,
looking
Derek?
through your grandma's bookshelf, maybe.
We used to have those in the bathroom, and I would read them religiously when I was taking a dump.
Well, when you're on your throne,
Yeah.
it's you need stuff to read. That
They're
was
like
before
these
phones were
books.
invented.
They look like hymnals. They're like
Now, hymnals,
blue
they're
or
going to
red
remember that
books
too.
That are they're like gilded, and then it's like, hey, you can read The Great Gatsby, A Tale of Two Cities, and Wuthering Heights, all in one book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically. I mean, I was just going to say the Reader's Digest version, but it is. It's basically small snippets of
condensed
stories,
version.
not
Yeah.
these full monstrous details, and they can pack a lot into a small book.
Right. It's
I haven't
definitely
read Wuthering Heights either.
but they would also do like little articles and stuff in it. It wasn't always just like straight up, like the abridged versions of books. They also
Right.
did some stuff where they would have like This is so funny that we're talking about this.
Isn't
stuff.
that where Dear Abby was? Wasn't she in Reader's Digest?
I have no idea.
Or Dr. Ruth had a
No.
snippet in there?
No. I mean,
No.
I don't know, Bob. I feel like I'm way outside of my comfort zone. I don't know.
Dear
I don't
Abby
know.
was in newspapers.
Okay.
Dear Abby was in newspapers.
What are those?
Right.
I've actually thought about getting a newspaper
I did.
recently.
I did a while back. I got a subscription. It was $1 for 13
Did you
weeks.
really?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seriously thought about
that
it.
was
And I would get home from
reading
work.
the newspaper. That's
Derek, you have to finish your thoughts. Keep going.
Won't let me
We're
in.
not.
I'm trying to talk.
You're behind us or something, so
here we
you
go.
keep like cutting off. Just keep
there
talking.
is a delay.
Hey, we're
There's
fine.
definitely a delay, but like reading the newspaper, that's like the old version of like scrolling through Facebook. That's
Yeah.
what you did.
Right.
That's
exactly.
what you would do. You just get this big stack of newspaper, this huge fat newspaper, get your coffee cup and your pipe, and you just read it all day. And that was your
like
life.
that was like a good Sunday, I guess it would be. Sit in your robe
Yeah.
and just do that. I mean, I wouldn't have enough patience for that. But so I did get a subscription to the newspaper through my local grocery store. They're standing in there and they're like, oh, we'll give you a $10 gift card to Jewel, which is my local store today, if you sign up for it. And it was $1 to sign up for 13 weeks.
That's
so
awesome.
Every few days, I'd see papers sitting out there, and by the time I got to them, they were all soaking wet. So I just threw them away for 13 weeks.
Oh, jeez. They didn't put them inside of a bag or anything?
Well, they were in a bag, but I mean, I don't know. They got ran over. They got whatever. So I just didn't.
Dude.
I thought it would be a neat idea, and for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never got to the newspapers.
I wanted to do it just because then I thought, hey, maybe I could be like more learned and know things about the world. But then I was like, what's the point?
Then he turns on the news channel.
No, I don't watch. Dude, I do not watch the news. You think I do, but I really do
I'm
not
just
watch the
teasing.
news.
Don't get all angry.
No, I'm not angry at all. Dang it, Bob! No, I don't watch
I can
the
see
news.
you reading the newspaper, Scott.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, there's a new, I'm in the arts and entertainment section. There's a new museum that's going to be a new wing, a new exhibit wing to the local art museum will be opening next year. It's going to be jolly good.
I think mine was more like I'm interested in maybe just knowing more about the world and getting other people's opinions rather than just the opinions of people that I know in my circle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because most of the stuff that's going to be
Yes.
in newspapers, exactly, I should have done that right there. The thing that I would like a little bit, I guess, is to have other people's opinions and not always just rely on the people that I know personally, because we generally are probably going to agree on most stuff.
Right. I mean, if you hang around with people, you basically are hanging out with them because you have things in common. So
Usually, yeah.
and usually it's going to have the same opinion too.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm about to get this thing here so that we can see this because it's terrifying, and I want
We just need
Derek
to play a
see
snippet
it.
of it.
Yeah. Just give me a second. here.
Great. So
Derek's
our
like, this
audio
is...
podcasters. I mean, the audio podcasters who are on their way to work, they're like, great, Scott's going
I
to be
cannot
showing
wait
a video.
to see this video.
It's going to be good. Okay, here we
cannot
go.
wait to-
Here we go. You ready?
Sorry, podcasters.
Yeah.
Just
No, you'll get to hear
look
it.
it up.
You're going to be able to hear it, okay? Here we go. So we'll describe it too, all right? Here we go.
Talk about hanging on for dear life.
3, 2, 1, go. Run, 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 run.
The guy in the plaid shirt and white helmet realized a second after takeoff from a 4,000
So the guys literally just get off the ground
he was not attached
and then quickly
to the
realize
hang glider.
that the other guy
The pilot
was not
apparently
strapped into
forgot
the
to
top
hook him
of
up.
the
tourist
hang
from
glider.
Florida
So
hangs
he's
onto the
literally
bar
just
with
hanging
one
there.
hand and the pilot with his other
I mean, by
hand.
one,
The pilot
at
does
some
his
points,
best to
by
steer
one
with
hand.
arm while grasping onto his
Yeah, he's
passenger
got
with
one
the
hand
other.
on
Oh,
the,
gosh.
the instructor, and he's got one hand
Land
on
the
pole.
thing.
And
Danger was real.
well, the thing is, you can't just land it. You
I
kinda
know.
Gotta,
I looked down once.
They're
you
way
kinda gotta
high.
wait on the wind.
this is the guy right here.
I'm a goner.
Both men are
Well,
struggling.
luckily
The
he
tourist,
survived.
Chris
Oh
Murphy,
my
goes
gosh.
from clinging to the
I would have
pile
liked to
around his
see,
shoulders to
because he
barely
gets down to the
hanging
bottom
on
here
his
where he
leg.
gets like
I
really
didn't have
close.
much grip left to me at all. My hand was
Oh my
opening.
gosh,
I was
dude.
swimming.
Think about
I had
hanging
his
there
pant leg.
for your
That was
life,
about it.
literally.
After 2 minutes
And then he
and 14
dumps off
seconds,
right
they got
here.
close
I would have liked to
enough
seen
earn
how hard
that
he hit the
Durst
ground,
let
'cause you
go.
can't really
He
tell.
hit the ground hard and broke
Yeah.
his wrist.
Oh,
He also
jeez.
tore his bicep from holding on with such a tight
Tore his
grip.
bicep.
Time
Oh,
and
for the
eternity
love.
when you think you're going to
You know
plummet
that
to your
company's
death.
getting sued.
The auto parts manager is now back home near Tampa, but he will never
Oh, he's
forget
from
that
Florida. That
terrifying
explains everything.
ride.
Well, he now he's going to sue that company and then own his own auto parts store.
Did you, is he really doing that? Have you heard that for real?
No, he will though. Everybody
Oh.
sues.
I mean, he
That's
has
just kind of
to.
one of those things.
The fact that they didn't strap him in was the guy. So the guy that was next to him was actually like the instructor. Is that
Yep.
what I'm guessing?
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
So usually for hang gliding, skydiving, all that stuff, you don't jump by yourself. You don't hang glide by yourself. Usually you have an instructor or whatever, somebody with you that's experienced that can teach you. And you have to do so many jumps or so many launches before you can actually go yourself.
Thanks
So
for being so experienced, sir.
This was probably his first day ever trying it and probably his last day ever trying it.
So if you're that guy who's
Yeah.
hanging on for your life all that time, do you ever go hang gliding again?
Would you, Derek?
No, you broke your wrist, you tore your bicep, and it went viral. No, that's God's way of saying, collect stamps or something.
Collect stamps.
That is so
Well,
funny.
if I die when I go skydiving, I will not skydive again.
No
I promise
kidding.
you that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But I do love the stories of people who are like mountain climbers and they have an accident, they lose their legs, they lose their arm, and they're like, I'm not gonna let this stop me. I'm gonna get back on and try it again. I'm like, no, don't, no, stop it.
Well, like
That
that
is
surf,
not.
like that
Oh,
surfer
that's,
girl. That surfer girl
Yeah.
who got her arm bit off by a shark. Didn't she surf again?
Oh
after
yeah.
that?
Yeah. They love that. That's because they can't help themselves. They have to do it.
I
They
just think it's
want to
cra-
conquer it.
I think it's crazy that some of these guys are just doing extreme things because they've done minimal things and they've built up and the challenges have gotten tougher and tougher and they've become more immune to it. Now they have to like jump
Yeah.
off a building.
Adrenaline junkies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of adrenaline junkies, how about that HWIEBE.com? Hector Weeb created the radiator pipe and the Redeemer, that cigar tool. That's pretty fresh. I need to get one of those. I keep thinking about it, and then I keep forgetting to go get it.
But you don't smoke cigars, really.
I do sometimes. So I thought it would be fun to have. Plus, support Hector.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's got mouths to feed, right?
Yeah.
So go to HWIEBE.com, put in the coupon code HWT, you get 15% off, and get yourself a radiator pipe. Cool, dry smoke. Is that right? Is it dry? It's
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah, no, it's a cool wet smoke.
It's
like
a
you're smoking it, and all
wet
this spit and
smoke.
saliva and moisture's
Okay.
coming into your mouth.
Right.
Come on now, Derek, with the jingle.
Do it, Derek.
HWIEBE.com.
Man, the
Go check
time
it
goes
out.
so fast on these 20-minute episodes, man. I mean, I
It
like
does.
them, but they go quick.
I feel like we just started.
We did. I got completely distracted trying to find that video of the hang glider just for Derek. It was basically just for Derek. Nobody cares.
Our listeners are our viewers are gonna enjoy it. Our listeners don't really care.
I wonder if we're going to get dinged
what?
for showing
I'm not
Inside Edition on the show.
Maybe.
Inside Edition, if you'd like
I'm
to
not
sponsor.
sure that the viewer or the listeners are going to have any idea what just happened, because you were showing the video and Bob was talking over it and you couldn't understand either.
Derek, you know what?
Be positive.
No kidding. I almost
Like-
swore
I'm
just
like
now.
my
trying to
blood
point
type.
out.
I almost lost it right here on the show because of you and your negative attitude.
I'm making the coffee.
Gosh dang it, Derek.
Okay.
Why you gotta be
Gotta
like
call it
that?
like I see it.
Why? Seriously, why do you do that?
Why do I do what?
It doesn't matter what you
Point out
think.
real.
That's what I think of it. All right. We'll be back on Friday. Thanks for watching the show. Try and stay positive, unlike Derek. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes.